Hello everyone, I'm Navinia Fate. It's time to start our date in Date Alive Season 5, Episode 3, The Spirit's Resurrection. Battle between Ratatoska and DEM has started, with Kurumi already making an appearance. It should be a pretty intense episode as the fighting was just getting started as the last episode ended. To keep up with my anime uploads, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. With that, let's get started. So crazy how they have those buildings with large turrets on them. Crazy that they just like this setup. The spirits making their move. Huh. It's hard to say for sure, but it looked like Origami's spirit dress is a bit different than it was before. Maybe I'm just misremembering because she hasn't used it too often, I don't think, at this point. I wonder how many Kurumis there are out there. Ooh. Might be a clone, but I don't like seeing Kurumi get impaled like that. I mean, technically they're not mass-produced, they're just hers from different points in the past. Although, usually I think that's within moments of one another. So they did end up going to battle after all. But Origami's attack may have scared them off. I wonder if they'll end up betraying DEM then. Seems like it might be a little bit of conflict there. I'm guessing they'll start off on their side and then maybe swap once certain things happen. Oh. Don't recognize her. It might not have mattered that I didn't recognize her, depending on how powerful those glasses were. So maybe they won't take much time to swap sides then. I don't remember. Oh, that's why it looks different. That's not her spirit dress. That's that I forget what they call it, but it's the same thing the DEM uses basically. I don't recognize the blonde girl though. Sort of looks familiar, but sort of doesn't. They're probably someone who showed up in the last season or maybe a little earlier. Oh, so she can use Metatron even in that form. Wonder what they're gonna do about that. Is he going out? Oh, that's a weird thing to say. Oh, okay, was what I was thinking of. I guess she wanted to say it even though she knew that there's no way he's gonna do it. Oh. Kinda sad, but I mean, at this point, since they starting things, they shouldn't really run away. Oh, so he has his own. Did he become younger? Oh. Guess we'll probably find out more later on. Oh. So they can summon paper as well. I thought they could just turn into paper, unless I'm forgetting something that they did in the past. Oh. I wonder if the soldiers there were basically just to lure them in. I wonder if there is a limit to them. Like, I know Beelzebub can regenerate pages, but like, is there a certain rate that it can do it? I wonder what Shido's gonna do. Well, he did have a plan involving him. I'm curious what they do have planned. Oh, so that was the plan. Maybe he can seal or take some of her power. That's interesting. Is it gonna do it to the others? Although if they could just keep making new pages, it seems like it would be hard to do if it doesn't impact the others. Huh. Kind of an interesting outcome. I'm kind of surprised this never came up with Kurumi in the 200 some times that she was saving Shido. Impressive that I can blow one kiss and take out multiple of them. It definitely won't work against Bandersnatches. Does seem a little odd. Guess she must have something planned. With Metatron, you'd think she would have the upper hand. Ooh. I'm guessing it's a spear, that's probably not a bad wound. I mean, depending on the outcome of the fight, they could be in a ton of trouble. They'd be lucky if they're just unemployed. Although, I mean, since this is an anime, of course, Stratovasker's gonna be the one to win. That's nice seeing them fight together this time.
今まで何度も俺を助けてくれて、本当にありがとう。直接言いたかった。
あらあら、どういたしまして。それではお礼に、シドさんの霊力をいただけませんこと？
それはまた別の話だ。
それは残念ですわね。
wasting any chance.
ではまた、迫り方を変えるといたしますわ。
Still funny seeing him do that as like an attack.
隠れてる代わりに自分が戦うだなんて、俺はそこまで頼んだ覚えはないぞ。
見くびってくれますわね。して戦いが終わった後、感謝の涙を浮かべながら、私に霊力を差し出せばいいのです。
Kind of funny seeing him still kiss one up close when he could do it from a distance.
私はシドさんの霊力で過去に戻り、資源の精霊を倒すと気づいた時には新しい世界、幸せで穏やかな世界ですわ。
そううまくいくのかよ。
改変を成功させた人に言われたくありませんわ。
そうだったな、ちく
過去を変えれば、精霊の存在もシドさんが死ぬこと自体も何が不満ですの？
そしたら
I mean, logically, our plan seems pretty good, although there's no guarantee that it would work out that way.
俺はお前が好きだ。お前だって俺のことが大好きだろうが。
何をおっしゃっていますの？
忘れるなよ。俺はユットでお前の記憶を追体験してるんだぞ。
I wonder if, in the end, like after all this stuff is over, like the actual end of the series, if the two of them will end up together.
本当に申し訳ない。クルミいいか。この戦いが終わったら俺は過去に戻る。全てじゃなく悪かったことだけをやり直す。資源の精霊の力を封印し、その力を使って歴史を作り変える。お前の友達もお前自身も他の精霊たちに降りかかった不幸も全部なかったことにして、その上でもう一度お前やみんなに出会ってみせる。最高にご都合主義だ。
Well, that's getting kind of greedy. I don't know how he would actually be able to pull that off.
何の賞賛があって。
お前が自分で
I
言
mean,
った
it'd
だろ。
probably take several attempts to actually do that.
この世界で唯一歴史を書き換えたことのある人間だぞ。
Ooh, it's an interesting look. Oh, that's a surprise. I don't get what Kurumi had planned in the first place. Oh, I wonder what was special about this clone. Like why she has one from her older self that stuck around.
生かしておいた甲斐がありました。
I could see if she had like a few at least, but it's just this one, it seems. And there doesn't seem to be any others from other time periods.
どうか自分の心に強い。
I wonder if there is a story there, maybe something they'll do like a side story sort of thing on. 'Cause I think the light novel has some side stories. I don't know if this would be one of them, but things that aren't covered in the main series. Well, that might be what the movies and stuff that they do are based on.
反抗的でおせっかいでどうしようもない分身体でしたけど、死ぬ前にようやく役に立ちましたね。
And the clone must have actually meant a lot to her if she's stuck around despite all
覚え
that.
ていまして。
出れさせたら勝ち。
お話の続きは戦いの後にいたしましょう。DEM を退けた後ならば、この唇、シドさんに捧げても構いませんわ。
本当か、くるみ。
あくまで DEM を倒したならば、ですわよ。
I wonder if she has
シド
some
さん、それができ
plan
ま
with that, or is she serious?
当たり前だ。
Ooh, I didn't like. What is this? I thought it was Nibble Cole before, but I don't think that's who that is. Well, it had Spear Resurrection, so I guess that's what it was referring to. Yeah, I didn't watch the preview itself, but the name of the next episode is the Spirit of Origin, so I wonder if that means the Spirit of Origin somehow resurrected inside Kurumi. I wonder if that means that clone that died was what was keeping the Spirit of Origin from resurrecting. Maybe that's why that clone was still around. I don't know. Well, either way, I have a lot of questions, and hopefully next episode will answer some of them. But yeah, that was a pretty good episode. A lot of action, although different than what I was expecting at parts with the whole kissing attack. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what I'm just going to call it the Spirit of Origin, since that's the next episode title, like what that spirit is going to do to the fight. Yeah, I think this is going to be the craziest season so far by a pretty big margin if it keeps going this way. And that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.